Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have an Avon video for you today. It's kind of a get ready with me date night look. Joe Stamey messaged me a couple days ago, maybe a week ago, and asked if I would be interested in doing a collab with Avon products. And I said, heck yeah. So I asked her, what do you want to do? And she said she was thinking because this is Valentine's month that we would do like a date night thing. And I said, sounds good to me. So when I see Joe's video or when I have the, when it's up, I will put the link to it in the description bar below. And yeah, I think it's really cool. So we just wanted to kind of get Avon out there a little bit more. Show that Avon is on trend, it's fun, it's good quality makeup, lots of nice items. You know, the YouTube is saturated with all kinds of high-end stuff, which high-end is great. I'm a high-end girl myself, you guys know that, but I also like the Avon and the drugstore stuff, so we're just showing some Avon love. And in this video, which, okay, you're gonna see I already have half my face done and the other half I started to do and I screwed up, so I had to take the makeup off, and because it's a darker eye look, it's kind of like smudgy, so forgive how it looks right now. I did take it off. I'm gonna go back in and fix it obviously for you guys on camera, but I decided to use some of my eyeshadow singles from Avon, just in a simple, basic black and gray smoky eye. So we're going to use the Avon eyeshadow single in Blackest Black. We're going to use cement gray. We are going to use beige, which is one of my multitasking favorites right now, and also champagne. I'm going to be using the Always On Point liner in black, and also my extra lasting eyeshadow pencil in diamond black, the Avon eyeshadow primer, the new Super Extend Winged Out Mascara, and I'm also going to use my Ideal Flawless Luminous loose powder. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and just get started for you guys. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit so that you can see. Now, like I said, I had some on and I messed it up. I had mascara all down here, my phone rang, and blah, blah, blah. So anyways, it's kind of lucky right now, but just overlook that. We're going to fix it. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in a little bit there. Okay, so I'm going to start with the eyeshadow primer. Looks like so. Just put a little bit of that on my lid. And up on the skin that's like under my brow bone and in the crease area also. I don't know if that's a little bit where yep. That's where I had kind of, I got, like I said, everything, I had the whole eye done, and then I got mascara in a big clump, and I just had to start over. I wasn't satisfied with it, and so then I had to take it off, and of course when you take off like a dark shadow like this, it gets all over everything. So, okay, so if I can get the stinking cap back on my eyeshadow primer. Okay, so I'm going to take a fluffy brush while my primer sits, and I'm going to go into my beige single here. And I'm going to put that in the transition area above my crease and then kind of work it down a little bit into the crease. You could use your Urban Skyline quad too to do a black smoky eye in gray. That quad is shimmery, some of it, and the grays tend to lean blue on me for some reason. So I kind of wanted to use these shades because they're just a little bit more traditionally black and gray. I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the Urban Skyline quad. If you have it, by all means. And then I'm pulling it down into the crease area. Now I can always go back and add more in if I want to later, so I might do that, but for right now I'm gonna say call it good. So then I'm going to take my Diamond Black Extra Lasting Shadow Pencil, and this does have some shimmer in it. Let's see if it'll focus on there. So you can see it's got some glitters, and you can see that from my other eye too, that there is some shimmer. And what I like about this pencil is because it does have the shimmer and the glitter in it, but because it's in with the pencil, you don't get a lot of fallout like you would if with glitter in a powder shadow. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this over the lid. And I know it's dark and I know it looks scary, but it's not. I mean, it's not scary. We're going to blend it out and it'll be just fine. Trust me. Trust your Avon lady. Trust her. So I'm going to take a cream eyeshadow brush that I have and I'm just going to kind of blend that down. I'm going to make sure it's right up against that lash line also. I'm trying to stick mainly on the lid area just because I don't really like to do cream eyeshadow in the crease if I can help it. Much anyways. Especially with these pencils, once they set, they set. The snow is really bright outside, so I apologize if it gets really bright and then dark again and then bright and dark again. So now I'm going to go into my Blackest black, and I'm taking just kind of a denser, fluffy, tapered brush here, and I'm going to go right into the crease. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, now I'm going to take this brush. It's from e.l.f. and it's actually the Flawless Concealer brush, but it's really, really fluffy and like dense and super, super soft. And I think it's really, really good for blurring outlines, it's for softening everything up. It just works really, really well. So I'm going to go ahead and just work that back and forth. I mean, see, like it doesn't hardly pull on the skin around my eye or anything. It's just really, really, really nice. If you guys don't have one of these in your collection, I would definitely recommend getting one. They're only like $3. Totally worth the money. Actually, I've been seeing the e.l.f. brushes at the Dollar Tree lately, even some of the studio lines that are normally $3. So you might even be able to find it for $1. I don't know, but this is a great brush. So I've softened that up considerably. And now I am going to actually, I think I'm going to add just a hint of the light beige back in, not light beige, I always want to call it that, beige back in. So I'm just going to put some over here. I know that's really bright with the snow. So I do apologize to you guys about that, but I can't control the weather, unfortunately. Okay, now I'm going to take this, see if you can hear all that rattling. I apologize for that too. That's my brushes, but that way they won't roll away if I have them in a roller. I'm taking this C brush, which is also from e.l.f., and I'm going to go into my cement gray shadow here, and I'm going to pat some onto the lid. And this is a matte shade also. And see how like that shimmer still is there? It doesn't like disappear or anything. I like that. I really like that diamond black shadow stick. I think it's really fun. Okay, so now we've got that. All right, now I want to do something with my brow bone area, but I don't want to use too much because if I use too much white or cream, it can kind of go that blue route, and I don't want that. So actually what I did was, with the other eye, is I took some of my Ideal Flawless loose powder, and I used that under the brow bone. And I just put a little bit on my brush because it is so finely milled that it could fly all over everywhere. So I just got a little bit and I tap it off And I'm going to put it right there. Now you don't even have to use anything if you don't want to in that area. It's me, that's the way I do it. I'm also going to put some on this area in here where I have dark shadows. And I think I've got a little bit of residue left over right here from where I removed the first attempt. So forgive me for that. Put a little bit more there. Okay. All right, so I'm done with that. I'm always dropping something, doing something. I'm a menace. I'm a menace. So now I'm going to take and line my waterline, and I'm going to be using my Always On Point liner in black. I'm going to sharpen it though just a little bit, because when I was doing, that's another disaster that happened when I was doing the first attempt at this eye. Well, it doesn't, there it goes. I broke the tip off the eyeliner. See, you guys, I'm telling you. That's just me. So normally I would probably use my Super Shock gel liner in blackout, because I think I really like how it sits in my waterline, and it's very bold and dramatic. But I do not have that. I finished it and I haven't purchased another one yet. So I am going to use this one. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to line my upper waterline. And if it transfers down to the bottom, that's okay, because we'll smudge that out and make it work. And then I'm going to go ahead and line the lower waterline. Alright, there we have it. Looks pretty good. And then also, if you want to just darken up that upper lash line area, you can take like a liner brush and the black eyeshadow and just kind of stamp it into that upper lash line. Just kind of gives it a little bit more. A little bit more definition. And then I did also take just a hint of the beige again on a pencil brush. And I ran a little bit of that on this lower lash line and kind of smudged out any of the black liner that got transferred. So there is that. And now, just because of me being me and the way I am, I can never stop. So I'm going to take just a hint of this champagne color, and I'm going to place it right under the arch of my brow. Just a little bit. And then also a little bit in here. And then going back into my loose powder that I have here in my lid, I'm going to kind of just clean this up a little bit from where I removed my other. Okay, I think it looks pretty good, right? I think they're about even. Hopefully they are. So now we're going into mascara. I'm going to use the Avon, the new one, the winged, Super Extend Winged Out, and the color is a Blackest Black. So we're going to throw a couple coats of this bad boy on. The reason why I chose to do the smoky eye for this date night look is because, number one, I personally like smoky eye. That's one of my favorite looks. But it's also because it's a classic. I mean, smoky eyes have been around for women since the time of the Egyptians, you know, and there's a reason, because it's just iconic, it's classic, it's beautiful, it's sexy, it's bold, it makes a statement. I just think it's a really, really nice look for a woman to have. And also because you guys can see how simple this was. You know, you just use a couple eyeshadows, throw them on, blend them, and go. So many people are afraid of black eyeshadow or charcoal or dark, and there's no reason to be, you know. It's just, you can do so many beautiful things. And just try it. If it doesn't look right to you or you're not comfortable with it, that's what eye makeup remover's for. Just take it off and do something different. But at least definitely give it a try. Okay, so now I'm going to do another coat on the top lash line. Yeah, and leave me a comment in the description bar to tell me what you guys are doing for Valentine's Day. Are you doing anything for Valentine's Day? You got a hot date, staying in, going out with friends? What's the deal? I don't know what we're doing yet. We haven't decided. We have a gift card that we had left over from Christmas. I think it's good for like Olive Garden or Longhorn Steakhouse or Chili. I don't know if it's good for Chili's or not, but a couple different places. I don't know if we're going to use that or if we're just going to go our own route and pick something different. I don't know if we're going to see a movie. There's not really anything out right now that we want to do, or any movies out I think that we want to see, but I'd like to see Taken 3. I don't know if it's still playing anywhere or if I already missed it. I really like the first two of those. And then I'm going to actually do one more coat on the top lash line because I did 3 on the other eye. So usually I would probably stop with 2. But go for it, right? Okay. So I think that's pretty good. We'll zoom out and see how it looks compared with the other eye. And let's see. Yeah, I think it's pretty even from what I can tell. Pretty close. So then also I want to tell you guys I already put on my foundation, which I used the Avon BB cream in light medium. I have my concealer on. It's the new Ideal Flawless that I showed in my last Avon haul. I think I'm using the color Fair. Liking that so far. And then I have on a couple other products. I have the Beige actually as a contour. And then I'm using the MAC Bronze Pro. I already have that to warm up my face. So now I just need to do, oh, and then also for brows, I've got my brows are also Avon, just so I can show you. I used the combination of, and this looks really messy, I apologize, the Auburn brow kit and the Beige again. So what I'm going to do now is just take this Bee Blushed stick, and I love this color, you guys. I just think it's so beautiful. It's a golden rose. And actually, I might zoom back in just a hint there so I can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm just going to go ahead, put some of that on, and I'm going to use my stipple brush and kind of blend it in. This color has a really nice sheen to it anyways. So you don't have to set it with anything unless you want to. I wouldn't put like a highlighting powder over it because it does have such a, you know, like that golden sheen. It's not really like a shimmer or anything like that. I know everything's really, really bright from the sun coming in. So kind of hard to see. If it's not perfect, I apologize. Well, thank you, Frank. My cat just jumped up in the window to block some of that sunlight. So isn't he a sweetie? So just blending that down into what I had contoured with that beige shadow. Okay, so now zoom back out. And I'll roll that down. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And then I grabbed a lipstick. It is the Ultra Color in Blush Nude because I thought that would be, it's like a pinky nude color. Perfect for kind of finishing this look off. Yep, I like it. And I guess that's probably it. I would not be having my hair back like that. Well, thanks for the compliments you guys gave me too with on the other video with my hair. I just decided I needed a change. So there we have it. Ooh, he knocked my flat iron off the windowsill. So there we have it. Date night. Hot stuff, right? I got my I got my sweatshirt with my hearts on it that I bought at Lane Bryant. I think it's really, really cute. And I did have a scarf that I was going to wrap around, and I just dropped it on the floor because you guys know that's how I roll. It's just it. But let me know what you guys think of this look. Leave questions or comments below. And if you like this type of video, definitely let me know. I'm kind of interested in doing more of them. I enjoy that quite a bit. Getting a little bit more comfortable with it. So definitely, yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Leave comments or questions. Let me know what your Valentine's Day plans are. Check out Joe's video. Subscribe to her if you haven't already. And thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a happy Valentine's Day.